AHQ's training camp coverage is presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865. Our latest stop takes us to Santa Clara, where the 49ers are gearing up for another run to the Super Bowl. Now, San Francisco, they've made the NFC title game 4 times in the past 5 seasons, but they don't have any Super Bowl trophies to show for it. And our Jonathan Jones caught up with the 49ers signal caller on Saturday.
Jonathan Jones, CBS Sports, alongside San Francisco 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy. And Brock, first of all, thank you for joining us. And secondly, this is a full, healthy preseason for you, whereas I know a couple years ago it was healthy, but you were scraping and scrapping to get some reps, right? And now you're the guy and you're fully healthy. What's the difference in this year?
Yeah, I mean, just like you said, I'm getting a lot more reps with the ones and going against guys like, Fred, Devondre, Nick, all those, great guys on defense, and actually working on the chemistry with the guys, George, Debo, Christian, and obviously getting a pass rush, all that kind of stuff. So a couple years ago when I was a rookie, I wasn't getting that. I was getting a couple reps at the end of each period. So it's been nice to come out here, work on my craft, and get better. Were you actually getting a couple, or were you getting like one? I was getting like 2 maybe at the end of each period. So now being out here in an off season and trying to learn and grow within the offense, man, I'm very thankful for it.
Look, business is business, and so I'm not going to ask you to get into Brandon Ayuk's situation, but he's obviously still around here. What are those conversations like between you two as, things continue to progress in some way?
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing but love. Every time I see BA or any of the other guys are interacting with them, it's just like how it has been just in the past, just in terms of, we're boys and we all love ball and we want what's best for each other. And so obviously we all know that the business side of things are trying to take place, off the field. And so for us, we're like, that's out of our control. But when I see him, he's my boy and I've thrown him the ball. He's caught stuff for me and what he's done for our team, man, we couldn't be more thankful for BA.
Take me through your evolution as a leader of this football team.
Yeah, I mean, you come in as a rookie, and what you want to do is obviously earn the respect of the guys in the locker room, the coaches, everybody here in the organization by just doing things right. And, not saying much, but coming in and let your actions speak louder than your words and try to find your way on the team and your role. And so my rookie year, that's how it was. And then last year, coming off the surgery, it was all about getting healthy. Am I going to be the guy? Am I not? Like, I was also having to compete. So there was that, which was weird. And then now, you get through that second year, you go to the Super Bowl. And just the relationships that you've built with the guys and the people within the organization, they've gotten deeper, and so there's more trust, there's more accountability, and so now I feel like in my role I know what I have to do for my guys. They trust me, I trust them, and it's like, how can we continue to push this thing to where we want to go at the end? I got to go out on the field and still have that chip on my shoulder. Every time I walk out to the practice field, there's no complacency. There's nothing that's ever going to be given to us. Every Sunday, man, it's a dogfight. Every team is good. You're playing the best of the best NFL players, man. And so for me, it's, if I get complacent for 1 second, it'll bite you in the butt. And so for me, I come out here every day trying to push myself, just with the lingo, our offense, seeing the defense and making the right reads, pushing throws downfield and just trying to find little ways to get better time and time again. So that's where I'm at mentally, and I just got to keep pushing.
I got to ask you about, as you see these contracts at quarterback, is there anything, are you actually seeing them? Are you paying any attention to what's going on around the league and where you may be situated 8 or so months from now?
I mean, yeah, guys talk about it within the locker room and stuff, and so we all end up hearing about it. But for me, it's that's so far down the road, with my situation, and for me, it's got to be, I got to be present right now, right here at camp. I got to be better and grow right now so that I can be the best I can be for this team this year. And obviously, we have a goal at hand and going all the way and winning and finishing it. So that's where my mindset's at. To be caught up in the money and the stat, like all that kind of stuff down the road, I'd be wrong if that's where my mindset was at, and so it's not.
Good deal. Brock Purdy, thanks so much for the time.
Thank you.
The big question for the 49ers this year is, can they finally get over the hump? They've lost 3 straight Super Bowls, tied with the Bengals for the second most all-time. 49ers currently tied with Kansas City for the shortest odds to win it all at plus 600.